Now, I had mentioned that there's a lot of tools to set up websites to be able to collect information very easily, and it's happened really over a few years. You know, Amazon, it happened to them. People went to what they thought was Amazon.com, and the site looked just like Amazon.com. People went and bought whatever. They put their credit card information in, and you know they hit submit. Never got anything because it actually went to you know, the bad guy. They collected a lot of money that way. So if you're on a site, like for example, I do buy things from the internet, but I only go to certain sites that I trust, that I've used before. I don't use a lot of sites that I'm not familiar with. And one thing that you need to do is you need to look at if you're supposed to be at Amazon.com and you look up at the address and it's not Amazon.com, that's a bogus site. If you're supposed to be at, you know, Microsoft has been hit with this. So if it's supposed to be MSN, you should actually look at the URL. And we don't really think about that because we're on the internet, we're going all over the place. We don't think as much about security as, you know, doing whatever we want to do, go and find out the weather or go and buy something. But because we don't think about it, that's how these attacks take place. You go somewhere that looks familiar and you just assume it's the place where you think you are, but really it's a whole nother server that's collecting information on you. So there's a lot of different ways of gathering information. You could get pop-ups, or you can get some type of message and then you say okay, and what happens is something's downloading on your system and it's gathering information that may be pushed back to the attacker